Hello everyone, I'm Bilkis Banu. I'm from University of North Carolina, Charlotte. Today I'm going to talk about novel protection method for fully inverter-based distributed system connected microgrid. Limited amount of fault current from an inverter poses several of challenges such as detection of fault, protection device coordination between protective devices for fully inverter-based microgrids. Here I will propose a methodology which will help to detect the fault in the distribution system when it is 100% inverter based. So this is the methodology. At first we have to take base voltage and current measurement at each of the protection device location using current transformer and potential transformer. After that we have to find out the sequence voltage and currents using that phase measurement, and then we have to extract the harmonic oscillation IN, and then we have to do the determination threshold for protection elements, and then we have to find out the ratio between the sequence current, voltage, and harmonic current from the system. And then we have to find out the trip signal using those values which you just calculated, and then this trip signal will be given to the relay. So this is the implementation framework of proposed method. At first we have to gather the power system model for the system study, and for the system study we did grid following mode of inverter, peak load and minimum load, grid forming mode of inverters, peak load and minimum load, and then run the load flow and the short circuit. Based on the study, we have to find out the pickup and time dial threshold for the relays, and then implementing the protection algorithm developed in the algorithm 1 in relay settings file, and finally prepare relay recloser settings file with appropriate values. To understand the scenario a little bit more in depth, we need to look upon the IEEE 34 bus system, where at bus 824 an inverter is connected, and throughout the circuit there are certain protection devices. R3 is the only relay in the circuit, and IR is the islanding recloser. The fuse F1 and F2 is saving the laterals of the distribution circuit. So I applied a fault at 846 for 3 different test case scenario. At the first one, just the substation is serving the load, and the fault current value for that was 0.4 kilo amps. And the second scenario, the substation and the inverter both are serving the load. At that time, fault current was 0.48 kilo amps. And when the islanding recloser operates and make a microgrid, so at that time, the fault current contribution was 0.2 kilo amp. So we can observe here that the fault current contribution from inverter only base scenario has the least amount of value. And in figure 4 here we are showing the comparison of the overcurrent protection and our method. We can see from the graph here that without algorithm the fault current was not that much and was not able to detect. However, as soon as we are giving this algorithm to the relay, it was able to detect and isolate the fault. So we also did different fault location, different fault location, different type of fault. And you can see here that our proposed method was able to detect the fault much earlier than the conventional overcurrent protection method. So in the future study, we have to do the same and study hardware in the loop platform. We have to do it for multiple inverter and in the multiple location of the inverter. Thank you so much for listening this presentation.